Welcome, dear friends. Still the 21st of September 2021, 19 minutes past 3 local time. And I also want to show you the 4-hour charts again. So yeah, my multi-market analysis was pretty accurate. This is dollar yen. As you can see, we predicted it will go down against the longies. Not difficult to predict. Now we are at the low, but look, I mean, even if it does a little pullback, there's a good chance it will break the low and go for those stops. So I'm actually keeping a bit of my short dollar yens, trying to ride them all the way down towards this stop cloud. That's pretty beautiful. I also show you the other markets as I did before. Euro dollar. Come on. Here we go. Did the pullback as expected. But as you can see, the market is still full of dumb money longies. They're all trying to buy a reversal up. So once Don is finished with stop hunt down, euro dollar will go down also for its own low. So there I'm going to make a short trade, as I've said before. Okay. Also predictable. Again, not very complex if you ask me. If you follow this here, come on, it's intuitive. Cable, same thing. Yes, as nice long is above the price, long is in the market, stops below. It will also attack its own low here. So that also will be a nice short. I'm already placing a little short there. Okay. Now here Australian dollar I skip because look, the short is in the way and it tries to follow euro dollar. So that Aussie dollar is not so interesting for me in such a scenario. Not difficult. Also show you pound yen. Said before, went further down against the longies. Because guess what? You know, I mean, cable is bearish and dollar yen bearish. So of course it goes for its own low and has its own longies. You see how everything actually works together. So those correlations, as I've shown before a few times, those correlations in the market are a result of the dumb money allocation. You understand? So how beautiful is that? And if you subscribe, you know, and you have access to the live stream and MK Web, you see those screenshots, you see those time frames, you see those markets, you can do the same analysis and same trades. Okay, takes a bit of practice, as I've shown before, but it's really not that difficult. You will be able to have an edge because you actually use leading information, okay? It doesn't matter whether the smart money algos change the range or whipsaw price action or whatever. These things always are valid, you understand? So you just need to understand the principles. That's really it, and have some practice. Then if you have those setups, you can manually trade them. Yeah. And I mean, never ever forget this chart, yeah? The dollar yen chart. I mean, come on. Dumb money longies, low, stops below the low. It will go down and take out those stops because these are buyers thinking, oh, I buy a reversal up and I put my stop below the low. What they read in books, and that's exactly the wrong thing to do. It will cost them money. They actually, without knowing, with their buys, drive the market down. Not supply and demand principles. It's not that they buy and then demand exceeds supply and the price goes up. No, it's the opposite. The dumb money on the buy side buys, okay, corporates, etc. And the smart money algos in the cartel detect that and push the price down together against them, taking out the stops, cashing in what these other players lose. That's how Forex works in 2021. And it does so since a few years. That is the reality of today. Not fairy tales which were valid 30, 40 years ago. You have to accept reality how it is, okay? Over 80% of the volume in Forex is traded by algos. If that doesn't make you think, you are on the wrong track. And it's amazing that this here is still kind of a secret tip, and you know, people who really get deep into Forex, they find this stuff here, okay? Not the mainstream. Will it always be that way? I don't know. Maybe it could be, you know? The big channels, they all make nice 4K videos and they talk about general principles. This here is hardcore market structure analysis predictions. You don't find this anywhere else, okay? They don't do it. They don't say this will happen, this will happen. Okay, they always talk after the fact, and they talk very, you know, like in imprecise manner. So yeah, If it breaks this, maybe I do this. If it breaks it, no. Okay, that's a different level. Anyways, if you are one of the people who follows this for a long time, I hope you love this. Welcome. Okay, incorporate all this into your trading. Subscribe. Become a better trader. Use this for as much as you can. As long as this here exists, you can learn that. And you will never ever in your whole career have the chance to understand these principles again. You know, there's not a wasted minute which you invest into studying this, watching the videos, practicing. It's not wasted time. It will always be like this. Adios.